Well, a big hello everybody and welcome back to another street challenge. This is actually the second street challenge I've been on, and this is the second time I've been
with me. Hello everybody.
and today we are in Bishop Stortford. It's another, I think I came here about 25 years ago, so again, I think I'm going to be running around like a headless chicken, so I don't really know where I'm going.
I've only been here once, and that was to the theatre, and that was the other end of town, so that's about 7 or 8 years ago. Yeah, so right. I've got no idea what's here either, so it's going to be quite interesting for both of us.
Yeah. So this street challenge, if you haven't watched the first episode, we're looking for the oldest dates around the town, so on blue plaques.
Dates on buildings and foundation plaques and events that are commemorated in the town on various plaques, etc.
Now, I know from walking around with Alice is pretty good at identifying dates and stuff, and
well, I'm reasonable.
No, Alice is full of incredible information. She even knows the dates of letterboxes and...
Yeah. If you can read them, you can work out the dates of the letterboxes and when they were installed.
And I think that's pretty cool. So
for the manufacturer and from the cipher on the front.
I've got my work cut out.
Style.
I think I've got my work cut out. I think. So anyway, we've got 30 minutes for this street challenge. I'm going to be looking out for some cool sights along the way, so I can show you all perhaps some incredible names on streets, because there is a really cool street name just behind us on this incredible old Tudor building. The street name is called Devoyles Lane, so I'm hoping I might stumble across a few incredible street names just to show you all, but of course our main goal is to find those early dates.
Yep, hidden in plain sight.
Yep.
Throughout the town.
Yeah, so fingers crossed everybody, we have success with this video. I'm sure we will.
I think we will. Should be good fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, so we've got 30 minutes and we're pretty much ready, aren't we?
We're ready to go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay everyone, I'm starting the street challenge just here by this incredible Tudor building, the Black Lion, and that's certainly a 14th, perhaps very early 15th century building now. And fingers crossed we might find some dates shortly. Got Water Lane here, that's quite interesting. I might take a quick run up this road actually and see what we've got up here. Okay, I think I actually might see a blue plaque further up here. Fingers crossed it's an interesting date. Okay, here everybody, we've got a date. We've got our first date. Michael Herford, the town's champion, 1923 to 2012. And that's just there. And I'm going to grab a photograph of that. Okay, whilst I'm walking up the street, I'm going to have a quick look a bit further up. Because we've got an interesting building here. I'm not sure if there's going to be any dates on that. But that's actually a church anyway, and churches are outbound, but still it's an interesting building. This is an interesting little street. I wonder what we've got up here. Now, off the top of my head, I actually don't know a huge amount of history about Bishop Stortford, so I'm going to probably add a few bits into the video during the editing process and include a bit of the history of this incredible little town. Okay, I'm coming down onto, I think it's probably part of the high street here. Bishop Stortford began as a Roman settlement. It was on Stane Street, a major Roman road between London and Colchester. The many travellers through the area caused the small town to grow. In those days of slow communications, it would have taken days to travel from London to Colchester. Bishop Stortford was a convenient place to stay overnight, and the many travellers would spend a little money in the town. However, in the 5th century, Roman civilization broke down, and the settlement of Bishop Stortford was abandoned. Well, I didn't have much luck with the street that was behind me, so hopefully I might find something along this area here. I'm not even sure what this street's called. Looks like a part of the high street. During the Middle Ages, a new Saxon settlement grew up in Bishop Stortford. The town is not named after the river, but the other way around. Stort may be derived from a person's name, or it may be derived from a local landscape. At any rate, the river was called the Stort until Tudor times. Oh, we have some Christmas decorations out, everybody. Sorder's Yard. The settlement was called Bishops because in the Middle Ages it belonged to the Bishops of London. By the time of Doomsday 1086, Bishop Stortford was a typical village with a population of around 120 people. In time it grew into a focal point for the surrounding villages. It also grew because its position on a river and several roads. A weekly market began, and Bishop Stortford also had 3 annual fairs. In the Middle Ages, fairs were like markets, but they were held only once a year, and they attracted buyers and sellers from a wide area. Okay, we've got a plaque across the road. I'm just going to head over there now. Okay, so we've got the Hart, the first Hertfordshire White Horse Volunteer Corps, restored in 1989. So there's the date there, everybody. The Hart, 1865. So I think that's the oldest date so far. So we're actually walking along the high street now, leaving this incredible building, this church, behind us. Shortly after 1086, the Normans built a wooden castle at Bishop Stortford. By the 12th century it was rebuilt in stone. However, by Tudor times, that castle was in ruins. Bishop Stortford was mainly an agricultural community, but from the 15th century there was a tanning industry in the town. However, medieval Bishop Stortford was a small town, even by the standards of the time. It only had a population of several hundred people. Okay, I might take a quick look up here, see if there's any dates or anything. My blue plaques missing anywhere. Between 1500 and 1800, the little market town of Bishop Stortford continued to grow through the centuries. This was despite of outbreaks of plague in 1578, between 1582 and 1583 and 1666. By the mid-17th century, Bishop Stortford probably had a population of about 1,200 people. Well, there's some interesting buildings. It's just a shame there's doesn't seem to be that many. And that part of the high street actually looks too modern. I'm gonna head back in this direction, I think. Let's take a wander just down Palmer's Lane. A grammar school was built in Bishop Stortford in 1579. In 1572, 5 almhouses were founded by Richard Pilston. Meanwhile, in 1555, a Protestant called John Denley was martyred on Goomsmead Green. I found 2 dates so far, but I need at least 1 or 2 more, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'm gonna walk to the end of this high street here, and hopefully there might be something at the other end. Here goes. Bishop Stortford began to grow rapidly after 1769, when the River Stort was made navigable. That made it easier to transport goods to and from the town. In the 18th century, Bishop Stortford was also a coaching town. Stagecoaches would stop at the town on their way to Cambridge or London. In 1801, Bishop Stortford had a population of 2,305 people. To us, it would seem no more than a village, but at the time it was large enough to be a market town. But still not much luck in finding any more dates, I'm afraid. And this over here, this area just looks just a little bit too modern, really. So I might take a further walk up here just in case. Who knows? Unless we look, we just don't know if we'll find anything. Fingers crossed. No, nothing up here, everybody. Might as well head back in this direction. I think I've got about 10 minutes left, I think. Just gonna check that time. Okay, another trip down into the high street then, I think. Bishop Stortford grew rapidly. By 1841, the population of the town had doubled to 4,681 people. By 1828, a corn exchange was built where people could sell and buy grain. However, the main industry of Bishop Stortford was malting, making barley into malt for brewing. The railway finally reached Bishop Stortford in 1842, and a hospital opened in the town in 1895. From 1901 onwards, Bishop Stortford had a population of over 7,000 people. By 1951, the population was almost 13,000 people. The population of Bishop Stortford doubled again by the end of the 20th century. In the 20th century, Bishop Stortford remained an agricultural town. There was still a malting industry and some lighting engineering. There was also a flour mill and an industry making matches. Castle gardens were laid out in 1905 and a war memorial was erected in 1922. The Cecil Rhodes Birthplace Museum started in 1938 and Bishop Stortford Local History Museum was opened in 1979. In 2002, Rhodes Memorial Museum and Bishop Stortford Local History Museum merged to create Bishop Stortford Museum. Today, this beautiful, quaint little town has a population of about 37,000 people. If you're enjoying these History Street Challenge videos, why not join the challenge? Organise your own 30-minute street challenge, upload your video to YouTube or other social media sites, and share the experience with us, your friends and subscribers. Don't forget to hashtag your video or social media links with hashtag History Street Challenge. You can find more details about this History Street Challenge on my website and the link is coming up now. and can also be found in the description of this video. This is a challenge for 2 or 3 people. Competitors can either start and finish in the same location or change or start and end at different locations. The idea is to search for streets for hidden dates relating to an object, building, or from a dated event from history. These dates can either be written on buildings, on foundation plaques, blue plaques, fountains, tops of drain pipes, lamp posts, or other items of street furniture. Make it more fun too, have something to play for. Perhaps a loser buys lunch, a round of drinks or something else to give a challenge an element of fun. Well, somehow everybody, I've ended up where I started and I've still got 10 minutes. I'm not sure how I managed that one. Here we go, we're back at the Black Lion and I've still got 10 minutes yet. I don't know what's over here. That's an interesting building over across the road. I imagine there's probably not any dates on there, sadly. Okay, actually across the road from me here, we're not going to head over there today, but there is an old castle mound. And maybe we'll give that a little visit on another video. But let's finish off looking for these early dates, everybody. Oh, look at that, everybody. That date's not too bad. To celebrate the 90th birthday of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, 21st of April 2016. That gives me 3 dates, and there's a really old lamp post here. And sometimes these have dates on them. And I think there is a date down there, but I can't read that. There's another lamp post up here actually, so I'm going to check that out. Maybe there's a date on that. Yeah, these old lamp posts are actually either Edwardian or early Victorian. Says DW Windsor. But no dates. Okay, I'm running out of time. I've got about a minute left, so I'm actually going to head down and rejoin Alice. Outside that incredible building. Okay, here we are, and I've just got to wait for Alice to reappear, and we'll compare our dates. And I'm pretty sure Alice might have won this one actually. I found 3 dates. One's on a bench, and one blue plaque, and another old plaque which had a date on it as well. So let's just wait for Alice to rejoin us. Okay everybody, our History Street Challenge has come to an end today. We've been running around Bishop Stortford looking for the earliest dates, and I managed to find 3, and that was hard going, I can tell you. I've got Alice here with me.
Hello.
Alice, what was your earliest date?
Well, I found about 9 or 10 different dates.
Wow.
In total on different plaques and stone tablets around the town.
Oh right, wow, well done.
Some I actually walked past earlier.
Yeah.
Because they were on the same side of the road that I walked past.
Okay.
And I just couldn't see up to actually
yeah.
find those dates.
Well, that was incredible. That's 10 and 10 against my 3. That's really good going. Well
yeah,
done.
I think we've probably found different dates. I did pass you.
Yeah.
Well, on the high street.
Yeah, that high street was really busy actually.
Very, very busy.
I think everyone's out doing their Christmas shopping and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
It's only a few days to go till Christmas, so I can't wait to see what you bought me for Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So what was my earliest date was 1828.
Wow. That's incredible. Well done.
Yeah,
well
that was
done.
1828. It took some finding.
Well, I think that makes Alice a winner actually, because my earliest date was 1865.
Wow.
So well done.
You're buying lunch.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
We're going to find an expensive restaurant.
Yeah?
You can buy lunch. It's Christmas. You can treat me.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll go Christmas shopping.
Yeah, okay. Okay, everybody, a big thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And Alice and I'm pretty sure we'll see you all again on another History Street Challenge in another incredible town somewhere.
Absolutely. We'll do a few more of these and
Yeah, definitely.
Travel further afield as well if we can.
Yeah, definitely. And we get to see the sights, these incredible little towns as we venture around, don't we?
Indeed we do, yes.
Okay, everybody, a big thank you for joining us, and we will see you all soon.
Yep. Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.